In this lesson, you will learn how to use the set field value business rule in order to change the current entity value when a related entity is changed. For instance, let's take the example of definition of done. So you are working on a user story and you would like to move the progress and the phase of the user story automatically based on related entities such as tasks and test cases. You would like to see if all the test cases, all the tasks on a user story are completed, it should be moved from in progress to in testing automatically. And once all the test cases on the user story has been executed and the last run is passed, you should move it automatically to done. So let's see how this can be achieved. Let's go to the customization, administration of spaces. Make sure the right project is selected, right workspace is selected, and now go to your user story. And on the entity user story, we will now add a rule. So the first rule will look like we would like to set the field value of this user story when a related entity is changed. And what we would like to do is we would like to change the phase from in progress to in testing. Yeah. And here we will have to go to the tasks. And on the task, we would like to apply a filter. So it should be on the child task count. We apply a filter, and on the filter, we say that the phase of the task is new and in progress equals 0. So here basically we are saying if there are no tasks where the phase is in progress and or new, then all must be completed. Only then move the value of the user story to in testing. So this is the first thing we have to do. Let's see if this is working. Let's save it and go back to your project. Now we go to the backlog items. Select the backlog item and we basically look for the task. So currently I see we have few tasks. Let's go in this one. So here already the user story is in progress. So let's go here and move this over here. Let's move all to done. So now still this user story is in progress. If I move it now to done, this task will then set the user story to in testing. Let's refresh on here, refresh, and you see it is now in testing. So basically this is working. So now let's implement the test cases. Yeah, so if all the test cases which are on that user story are executed and passed on the last run. So let's create just a simple test case, create user. I will just add here the test case and duplicate it. So we have two test cases. So here we say delete user, empty test cases, and we will execute them later on. So let's go now to the customization again, to the administration of the spaces. Make sure you are on the right workspace and on the right entity. In our case, it's the user story. And now we will say set field value when a related entity is changed. Move the phase automatically to done. And when should it be moved to done? It should be moved to done when the test count on the filter has the last run status, that's a native status, is except past. So everything except past is 0. Yeah, exactly. So here the same. So if the last runs on that test case is passed, then move it to done. Let's do it. Now save it. Let's be on the user story and we will just run this test. And I will just do the quick status. This is passed. This is still not set. Now let's do the second one. Also this one we will just hit on passed. Let's say this is passed as well. This is done. Yeah, it worked. So this is how you can use the set field value in order to do changes on the current entity based on the changes done on the related entity.